Hebrew for Christians, which is actually a website, Hebrew4Christians.com, says meekness is the recognition of one's proper place in the universe before God. Going back to poor in spirit, I explained that being poor in spirit was recognizing your total dependence as a beggar at the feet of the Almighty. We have nothing in and of ourselves that God didn't already plan ahead for us to have. And if he hadn't planned ahead for these things to happen naturally, the weather, the sun, the rain, the different seasons, and that seeds are made to grow and flourish and make of their own kind, we would have nothing, because we can't do any of that ourselves. So let's move on to the next part, and this again is Matthew 5. So it tells us that not only will the meek, and I guess I'll go, well, if I go back to that verse, I actually went past it, but that the meek will inherit the kingdom or inherit the earth. So let's look at the word inherit. In both the Greek and the corresponding Hebrew words, it means to possess or to obtain, to drive out the previous tenants, and to expel. Let that sink in a little bit. Inherit is to inherit something in biblical understanding is not just when somebody dies and leaves you everything they have. When God told the children of Israel that they were going to inherit this land, what did they have to do? They have to go in and clear it out. They had to drive out the people who were there to possess it, right? Land was not merely a commodity, but a divine gift and a sign of God's covenant with his people. The act of possessing the land was both a physical and a spiritual undertaking, symbolizing the Israelites' relationship with God and their obedience to his commandments.